Breaking news, the suspect who allegedly slashed the tires of Springfield Mayor Domenic Sarno's car Wednesday has been arrested. Thanks everyone for joining us. Welcome to Western Mass News at 5. I'm Chris Pisano.
And I'm Abby Carnevale. We bring you that update now. Springfield's spokesperson Ryan Walsh confirmed to us the suspect, 55-year-old Steven Costarizos, was arrested around 4 p.m. this afternoon. This is security footage obtained by Western Mass News. The video taken in the back parking lot of Springfield City Hall Wednesday. You see the man identified as Costarizos going up to what we know to be the mayor's car. And you see him going up to each individual tire one by one, which is when he allegedly slashed them with a knife. If you look at this closely, the photo taken from that security camera footage, you can see the suspect holding what looks to be a large knife. And Walsh also confirms the suspect was arrested for 3 separate incidents dating back to Christmas Day when he was accused of throwing a rock through a window at City Hall. Flash forward to Tuesday, January 16th, and he was accused of unarmed burglary. And then the following day, he was seen on video of slashing the mayor's tires. Mayor Sarno tells Western Mass News the suspect had been looking for him earlier this week.
The individual was in my office twice this week, Tuesday and Wednesday. I guess very agitated and threatening, demanding to see me.
Mayor Sarno telling Western Mass News he tried to keep City Hall welcoming and open to the public, but after this incident, he may need to make some adjustments. He says he met with his facilities team, the Springfield Police Superintendent Cheryl Clapprood, and his Human Resources Department Thursday to put a plan together to keep the community and his staff safe. That plan to be announced in the near future.